Hello, my name is Michael Glass from michaelglass.com. This is our Forex Technical Analysis Trading Plan for Saturday, April 30th, 2011. Before we begin, we have to come up with our disclosures. Any symbols you see today should not be inferred as a trading recommendation. No matter what form of investing you choose, stock, forex, futures, options, they all have a level of risk associated with them. You can lose all of your money. Any strategies we use today are for informational purposes only. Future results are not guaranteed. And following any investment decisions is solely your own responsibility. Trade at your own risk. So this is our forex market analysis, again for Saturday, April 30th. We're going to review the prior session's price action. We're going to identify key support and resistance price levels. We will look at the gold and crude charts, come up with a low volatility watch list and an inside watch list. And we'll review the economic calendar, see what's coming up this week that can affect potential trades. And then we have an education spotlight. So let's go to the charts. Okay, we're starting off with the dollar franc, and we can see our clear downtrend that we have here. We got a 20 angling down or 50 angling down, clear downtrend, making lower lows, lower highs. We tested the 20 new low, actually made our way up to the 50, sort of a new low, came back, tested the 20 and new low. So what that should tell you is that the best trades are a pullback to the moving average, let the moving average hold up as resistance, and then trade it to the downside. So I don't really see a trade. Maybe if we come down to the hourly, if we get back to the 20 moving average, there might be a short there. But overall, we need to let this retrace back a little bit. With the dollar Canadian, kind of see the same thing here. We can see the downtrend. We can see when it comes up, tested the 50, new low, broke the 50, but made a new low, tested the 20, little air kiss to the 50, new low. So this is another one where we've got to go ahead and let this pull back a little bit and confirm the resistance of the 20 and the 50 and catch the reversal back down. Not a real safe trade at this point. And finally, the dollar yen. And what we're going to watch with the dollar yen is what's going on right in here. You can see we've got a channel at about 81 to almost 84. And we're kind of, came down, up, down, up, down, up. Broke it. Now remember, this is an earthquake, and this is broke it. Still, all of this is kind of the earthquake. And now we're coming back into it. Now, there was also a little minor ledge here, and we traded this. So once we broke this price level here, it's coming down, and it's testing the support of the... Now, you might actually pull this down right now. You could pull it down, a couple down here to 80.50 maybe. But the question is, we bounced here, and will we now reverse back up? And if we reverse back up, we have a trade to the upside because of this channel. If we get above probably 81.50, we can try to get up here to the moving average or the 200. But we want to go ahead and let it confirm that it's reversing before we... All right, we're going to take a look at the euro dollar. We can see the clear uptrend, and that's great. And we can also see some interesting action that when we push up and get that small red candle, we pull back. Push up, small red candle, pull back. Push up, small red candle, pull back. Push up, some red candle, a little heat here, but pull back. And now we're starting to get that too. And if we come over here to the hourly, we can kind of see that our Bollinger Bands is giving us a trade to the downside. Now keep in mind, counter trend. Certainly we're in an uptrend, but I certainly don't want to go long right now because it's making new highs here, and we've got a lot of air between where we are and the moving average. So I would consider an aggressive short, counter trend short here, using a tight stop and making sure that we're aware, even if it makes it back to where we broke before. That's something that I would watch. The euro franc. As I zoom out or zoom in, whichever way you want to look at it, you can kind of see the consolidation mess here. And it's not even like the dollar yen that we're looking at that we were trying to play a channel. I mean, this one's, I just don't see a trend here. I don't want to trade it. I'm not going to waste time because there's other things to trade. Now the Euro Canadian, we are in an uptrend on this one. Pull back to these swing highs here. Be interested to see if they act as support. What was once resistance, now support. But I don't see a trade here either. How about the Euro Pound? As we're in a large stream, you can kind of see we're putting in a double top, even a triple top. 1, 2, 3. Again, a double top here. So this great uptrend may be on the verge of being violated. Let's see if we can draw a trend line here. Yeah, it'd be interesting. If we break the 20 moving average here, it's probably going to be around the same way. We may be breaking this strong uptrend. So I'm going to wait for that. I'm not going to bother to go down. And our last one is the Euro Ozzy. And what's interesting about this one is we kind of have a ledge that we're breaking here. Let's go and get our price level. I mean, you can see it here, but I can bring that out over here too. So there is a little bit confirmation even with this wick right here. Okay, so we broke that, and then that might bring us either to here or down to here, depending on how you look at it. And we're breaking through. So that's, I mean, we do have a trade. Now, when you come into hourly, you can see the trade was a while ago. And now we really need to pull back a little before we go any lower in order to consider this. So I'm glad that we've closed below this line, below support. But I want to see a little bit of pullback here on the hourly before I take this trade to the downside. But it is something that interests me. Okay, let's go over to the pound. The pound dollar. Very nice uptrend. Also sort of like the euro dollar, when we get some candles in it, red candles, we pull back to the 20. But we haven't really put in that red candle. We got a small candle, but we didn't get a red candle. Matter of fact, it went back up. So I'm not ready to go short on this one, and I'm not also ready to go long. So what I will be watching is over here on the hourly, this price level right in here. And if we get a break of that, that's when maybe I'll consider a short, because you can see that every time we've come in here, the buyer said it's a good price, and now we've moved up. So that's what I'm going to watch. Right now, I don't see a trade. What about the pound yen? Right now, just don't see a trade on this one. I see a lot of consolidation. I don't see a trend. We came from test of 500. Looking at the 500, we don't see the 500 too often. Um, yeah, I just don't see a trade on this one just quite yet. What about the Aussie dollar? Beautiful uptrend. Plenty of air in between. No real pullback. But if we get a pullback, that's when I would consider going long. Wait for a pullback to go long on that. And the New Zealand dollar. Another nice uptrend. We did get a pullback, but nothing of significance. Uh, you might want to watch and go ahead and put an alert, at these highs, these two wicks here, to see if we go higher. That'd be aggressive because, again, but this is such a strong uptrend, you might be willing to do it. I would wait for a pullback to the 20. It's got to happen eventually. But there are these two wicks here, and if we break above it, we may have a trade. So we've got the dollar, certainly, obviously in a downtrend, making new lows here at 73. Shrink it down a little bit. Certainly, any pullbacks to the 20 moving average have been shortable, 50 short, 20 short, 20 short, continually make new lows. So the trade here is to let this go ahead and pull back and find a short, or being aggressive above 73.50 to start thinking about going long back to the 20. But for right now, obviously downtrend, so we want to find multi-time frame agreement for that. As far as gold is concerned, new highs. I mean, we're above 1,500, and you know, with the rate decision this week and what's going on with that, we had a great entry back here back in March. Another entry right here. Um, you know, in this one, we're just waiting for it to pull back to the 20 to find some type of a safe entry. But for right now, no safe entry. And finally, crude also moving up nicely, although we're starting to see some resistance coming in here. Uh, Possibly a double top. So I'm not ready to go long quite yet. Let it come back to the 20 and tell us whether or not it wants to bounce or whether or not we're coming down. As we go to our low volatility watch list currently on our hourly charts, we do not have any. This is something that you want to come back each hour and scan and see if we have anything setting up. So for Sunday, right at open, we don't have anything setting up. Our inside bar watch lists are the euro pound, the dollar franc, and the dollar yen. And as we go to our education spotlight, one thing we have to begin to ask ourselves is what determines your state of mind. You know, you guys know if you've been with me for a long time that the psychology of trading, the trader's mindset, is the key to being a successful trader. And so, the trader's mindset is your state of mind. And so, the question is, what determines that? And the answer to that question is the question that you ask yourself, the question that you ask throughout the trading day, your checklist, your criteria, your state of mind. And so, what have you done today that will help you perceive, decide, or act better on your trades tomorrow? You can find us on Twitter, Move Up with Mike. On Facebook, we got the site Are You Financially Literate? It's a page. And on YouTube, we are Move Up with Mike also. You know, as far as our Forex resources, we got a great trading room, Earn While You Learn. Uh, for our Forex traders, get cash back whether you win or lose. If you're trading, you might as well take advantage of the and get some cash back for your trades. Our four single software predicts trends 8 hours in advance. And if you want to automate your trading, we've got a great automated system that will allow you to auto trade. Or if you want to just get the signals and trade them yourself, you can do that also. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.